Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another video. In today's video, I'm sure you've seen from the title, I'm going to be testing out these brushes. These are the 24 brushes. They're just not in the pouch because but I will. So now guys, I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. My name is Lesego Matlo. Let me moisturize my lips. This is actually a Revlon lip gloss, but it was my mom's. It's really old. Okay. So I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching me. And also, if this is your first time, hi, my name is Lesego Matlo, and if you already like what you see, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to and just join the family. We're a small family and I just hit 50 subscribers. It's a huge thing for me. Let's just head straight into the video. So these are the brushes that I'll be using. This is the 24 piece makeup brush set. It's in champagne. And so what mine came with when I ordered it from Takealot, it was actually $2.99, and what mine came with was this brush. Was this makeup brush cleaner. So it's also written Eno Life. It's part of the brand as well. The first thing I'm going to do is actually do my eyebrows. So I'm gonna be using their spoolie. This is the spoolie, also from the makeup brush set. Like, if you wanna see them properly, I do have a video that I've already created. I think today I'll definitely be just using the brushes for my whole face. I think I'm just gonna give myself a challenge and like I'm gonna be using this Got to Be Glued. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this Got to Be Glued over but I think I'm gonna have to use a mirror for this because man, oh man. Don't mind me hurrying up so much. Like, I'm kind of pressed for time because I don't have, like, as you can see, the spoolie. I'll just push them up and swirl them to the side. This glue actually dries up really quickly. I don't even know why I'm using this glue today. Why am I being such an overachiever? So I just dipped my spoolie inside the glue. I think that works better rather than applying it. I'm actually thinking of using a eyeshadow for my eyebrows today rather than using the normal eye pencil that I use. This is gonna be the first time I use this, but I kind of have an idea of how I'm gonna do it. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one. This is the angled detailed brush, I think. And then I'm gonna just take this from this palette. I'm just gonna take this from this palette and I'm just gonna put it on my eyebrows. Or should I do something darker, like black or like really dark brown, but not like brown? Okay, let me just swatch. Which one's better? Okay, let's just test it on the eyebrow brush, and I'm just gonna go in. Okay, it's not dark enough. Let me just use that one. Let's see with this one. Okay, yeah, no, it's sharp. Okay, let me just use that. Okay. Alright, to conceal my eyebrows, I'm just going to be using this brush. This is a detailed brush. Now, to conceal, I'm also going to be using my foundation. So this foundation is from L'Oreal Paris. It's infallible. It's infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation. So I just put it in here just for easy access. Guys, I'm so sorry about that. My storage again. The thing is, I can't transfer the footage that I already have on my phone because my brother's currently studying using the laptop, so I can't really like move like all the videos that I already created, transfer it, but I can't right now because my brother's busy and it takes time. I want him to study and finish everything, and then at night, then when he's asleep, I'll transfer everything. But for now, I think we're just gonna have to push. So apologies for that. I already concealed my eyebrows. This is the detail brush that I'll be using, just dipping it in here and then going around my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do that, and then we're just gonna speed through this whole process. So this is a detailed brush now. It's very flat on top, so it was very easy for me to just go around the edges just like that, as you can see. And then on top I just went in that direction. For blending, this is what I used. I used this is an angled shader brush, and if you are really interested in actually knowing about all of these brushes, so this shader brush is good for blending, but I use it to blend my concealer like that. Well, in this case, foundation. So this is what I'm gonna use it for. But it's not really meant for this. And then it's just gonna buff out everything and make it look more seamless. Actually, I think I'm gonna use this edged shader brush as well too, to conceal my thingy, because I still have more. My wig, to make it look, as you can see, it's very multi-purpose. And I just take my finger and I blend everything out, just make it seem more natural. It looks more realistic now. Remember what I said in the previous video when I said that we are creative people when it comes to these brushes? So it doesn't mean just because it's meant for that you can now only use it for that. No, you can use it for anything. It's very multi-purpose. So now I'm just going to be using this Maybelline anti-age eraser. So it's a multi-use concealer, so I'm just going to be concealing my eyelids, so just to prep my eye for what I'm going to apply on my eye. Okay, so I just placed it there. Wow, that's a lot. That's actually a lot. I think I did it a lot. But it's okay. So I'll just be using this, or should I use that? I'll just be using this as again. Let's just see what it's going to do. Okay, it's actually doing a really good job. This is how it's looking. This is the eye that I'm left with. So now I'm just going to be blending this eye as well. To set that concealer on my eyes, I'll just be using this Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder, suitable for all skin types. So it's really cute. I really like it. So now I'll just be using this flat. This is actually the shader brush. This is a normal shader brush. And then just set. Just set the concealer and the foundation and the eyebrows, and then just dust it off. These are the blending brush, eyeshadow blending brush. These are the eyeshadow blending brushes. So this is the large one and this is the small one. So I will be using the small one, and this is the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using. So I'll just go into this brown and the darker brown, you know, just to put in the shadows of my eye. So right now I'm going in with this brown. For my crease, I'll be using this angled shader brush. That's the one I'm going to be using. As you can see, it does a really good job. Dark brown, this one. I'll be going in with this blending brush to blend everything in. Okay, wait, let me just first do this. Just drag it down. Now I'm just blending everything together. Now I'm just gonna go into this Catrice Glam and Smoky eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to be going into that color over there. I'm just going to be using this. This is very pigmented, so I just need to be like really careful. So now I'm just going to be mixing two colors, which is this and this one, to be like creating that bright area on my eye. So now to do that, I'm just going to be using this eyeshadow packing brush. This is a packing brush. We do have a similar one, but this one is much more thinner than the other one. The other one is a concealer brush, but we're using this now. So I'm just gonna dab the two colors together, and then I'm just gonna tap it there. Where I feel like it is needed. So now this is the finished eyeshadow look. I'm just going to be brushing out my eyelashes just to comb them out and make them more straighter. And not make them be all over the place. Now I'll be using this Wet n Wild Mega Liner. Or let's actually apply it with eyeshadow and use a brush instead of using this. I'll be using this angled small liner brush, and I'll also be using this guy, and I'll be using that over there. Just dabbing it in there and then going in. Like that. Looks pretty good. I'm done with the eyeliner. Now I'm just going to be putting on my primer. Now I'm going to be using this brush and this primer. Now this primer is the LA Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. Now I'm just going to be applying this all over my face. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but let's just try. Okay, it works. And I'll be using the stimpling brush, which is the same one the website said we should use because it's flat. Now I've done this before and I was pretty impressed. At first I was like, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work out. It's too fluffy, as you can see. And oh, and these are also washed. As you can see, there are no hairs falling off or anything like that. They're still going strong. And I used this and I was pretty impressed. So let's see if it impresses again. As you can see, the last time I think I used like one pump. Let me just put the hair behind. I think I used one pump. I think. I just don't remember correctly. It literally buffs out your face. Like literally, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just gonna put the hair behind my ear as well on the side. I would recommend you using this brush. If you have already bought this brush set, I would recommend that you use it. Look at that. It's genuinely amazing. It's genuinely amazing. I'm really impressed. Can I tell you there's still foundation left in here? Okay, I'm just gonna be clear with why I didn't do underneath my eyes or whatever. It's because I'm still gonna conceal there, so I don't see the need to do it there. I'll be using a concealer brush, which is thicker than the other eyeshadow brush. So this is the concealer brush. This is the brush I'm going to be using. Okay, I'm just gonna scoop it off and apply. I'm using a damp beauty blender. Let's just like cut it up some more. Guys, I'm telling you. But if you only have brushes, you can still use this to blend it all out like that. This brush, let's actually do it with the brush and not with the beauty blender. Okay, it's actually working pretty well. I'm just using this is a larger, you know, fluffy brush, larger than the other one I used on my eyes, so it works well with like blending and things like that. Mama. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. So at least a beauty blender like sort of picks up a bit of the product so that it doesn't seem like a lot on your face, which is okay, but I don't know what to say. So now I'm just going to be applying this Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder, which is suitable for all skin types because it's translucent. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip it in, and then I'm going to use the dimpling motion. So now I'm just going to be contouring my nose, actually my whole face, sort of bronzing it and bringing life back to my skin. So because I'm looking a bit ghosty right now, so I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour powder foundation. So it's in the color Copper, and I'll just be going down the bridge of my nose using this angled brush again, the one that I used for my eyes. So I'm just going to be dabbing it in there and really taking time with this, because yay, it's my mistake, and I don't want my nose to like look weirdly chiseled. So I'm just going to be using this brush. It's called a buffing brush. So what it does is it buffs out everything and just blends everything together. Okay, so we're done with the nose. Now we're going to be contouring our face. Now for that we are going to be using this angled brush. So now I'm just going to be using the same L'Oreal powder, and if you can see, because it's angled, you can actually like watch where you put it. Can angle it however you want. I don't really do that thing. I just eyeball where my cheeks are. Yo guys, while I was dipping in my thing, I accidentally dipped in a black eyeshadow, and look what it did. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. Let me try blending it out and see how can I fix this, because it's just sitting there. It's not moving. I hate that. Ugh, I think I'm just gonna ignore it, because I and it keeps making things darker there. Now it's time for this girl. Now we're just blending everything together. I should actually be doing this with the blush. I'm now doing my under eye using this edged brush, diffusing that harsh line, as well as, you know, just putting color underneath my eyes and just blending everything together. So now I'm just going to apply this blush. It's by Corite. So Chic Bright and Glossy blusher, I mean. I'll be using the same angled brush that I used to contour. Just apply it on, just blending it in, you know. so I just came back from putting on my eyelashes. It's the first time I'm actually putting on mink lashes, and must I say, guys, like, it's 2 a.m. and I'm shaking in my boots. If you know me, you know that I don't like 2 a.m. because a lot of weird stuff happen around 2 a.m. Let me not declare such thing. Oh my god. Okay, no. Back to. Okay, so I've already put on. Look at these mink lashes. Like, they are huge. This camera is not doing anything to show them. These eyelashes are huge. Now I'm just gonna put on lipstick. I don't know which lipstick to put on because these eyes are a bit dramatic, and if I'm gonna have to put on red, that's gonna be like a bit much. Right, so now that I got that out of the way, I'm just going to use this to apply highlighter. Now this is the highlighter that I use. Okay, it's gonna be the first time I use it, but I used it on my mom. The problem I had with this was that it was flaking. Like, it wasn't really like staying on my mom's skin. I don't know what I had to do for it to stick. I just don't know. But let's see. Yona, it's got good pigment. It's like 39 rand. It was like 39 rand. I'm just gonna put it on the lid. That is so cute. I actually really like highlighter. You know, I really like highlighter. Like, don't take that away from me if I do makeup. Just make sure that I get highlighter somewhere. Wow. Okay, hold on. Alright, it's so cute. It really looks so cute. Ooh. It's definitely not a lot. So this works. This is a small fan brush from the 24 piece. So this definitely works. Okay, for my lips, I'm going to line my lips using this Revolution. It's Makeup Revolution London. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. So because I didn't do proper research about this, I bought last number. Yeah, dark. Okay, so I can't really contour with this. It's a bit way too dark for me, and because I'm not used to contouring with a cream contour, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, so in one of the brushes there was a specific thing for, it's this one. Wait a minute, let me first check. There was a specific brush just for here, you know. It was just for there, like it was just that specific brush for there. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, this is the lip one, and then I think this is the precise one. Okay, let's use this as the precise one, and this is the lip one. I think this will be perfect for a lip. It's much more steady. And then this one, we'll use it for there because it was specifically for that. Like, now I'm just gonna take a bit of that dust, the gold dust. If you guys are looking for the lips, I'll be using this one, and as mentioned, I'll be using this. Or should I use this? Let me just check something out. I always swatch my stuff. No, it's not pigmented enough. And then if you look at this one, look at the comparisons. That one is an actual lipstick, and then this one, look how chocolatey it is. I'm a bit scared to use it, but ijob sibali. Baba, I'm hearing sounds, like weird sounds. Don't stay up at 2 a.m. guys, like just go to sleep. Comment down below if you've experienced anything around like 2 a.m, 3 a.m. Because you know what they say about those times, right? Even the temperature goes like, literally just goes zoom immediately when it hits 3 o'clock. So what's going on, guys? Like, I think no one should be up around those times. It's a bit bright. As you can see, it's very important to have this, like, we put lip gloss. No, I'm not putting on lip gloss. Should I put on lip gloss? Let's put on lip gloss to make it stay longer. So now I saw this trick on TikTok that you don't put lip gloss all over your mouth, that you just put lip gloss. Oh, it's coming out. That you just put lip gloss, like just a tiny bit. Just put it like over here. And here. Alright, so I'm done with this look. Now let's just transition to the best part. It's time for the transition. Alright, so this is the final look. As you can see, it's absolutely stunning. These brushes work, okay? As you saw with the testing and everything, these brushes are the bomb. These brushes are the prep. Go buy them. Stop wasting time. As you can see, this is the final look. And if you enjoyed this video, the only thing that I didn't use here was this one. I don't see why I should. Maybe I should have used it here, but this is like the only thing I didn't use. I tried to use all of the brushes though. I tried my best, so